Here's the market report for May 2014, and the trends for April and starting in May have been the same as they have been throughout the year, and that for the most part the market is doing very well. Our biggest challenge continues to be inventory, and although in April the inventory was released a little bit because the number of homes coming on the market in April were ahead of April of last year, and we expected that because of the weather effect the first couple months of the year. We expected once the weather broke it would release inventory, and it did, and the number of sales also increased over last April as well. But overall, the market really is, if you divide the market into two sections, which is the under 200,000, over 200,000, you see some really differences. In the under $200,000 market, the inventory is down dramatically, like 34% from last year. And in fact, you're seeing sales start to slow down because there just aren't enough homes to buy. Buyers are sitting on the sideline, and they're sort of getting frustrated because they're not seeing enough homes to look at to purchase. On the over $200,000 price range, we're seeing, although inventories are down, they're down about 10%, but we're seeing sales actually start to rise a little bit there. There are more homes to purchase, and therefore buyers are getting a little more satisfaction than those working under 200,000. The values of the homes continue to rise. The median price is up about 15% this past month. We think about half of that is because of the fact that there are just so many lower priced homes available in the market that naturally moves the median price up. But about half of that probably is appreciation as well. So it's still very strong. As we said last month, we think that the appreciation rate this year will be stronger than we had expected because with fewer homes in the market, there's more demand, more multiple offers, and therefore values will rise faster. One of the big challenges that we've got right now in the marketplace is there's a brick holding back some of the demand. Is that sellers are, for the most part, many sellers are confident that they can sell their home, but they're less confident that they can buy a home on the market. So that's probably the biggest block, is they're reluctant to sell first and possibly have to move twice or move into temporary housing while they find a new home. So we're looking for opportunities, and really from a seller standpoint, if sellers simply, if they're interested in selling, if they simply let one of our sales associates know, we will act as a matchmaker. And in fact, we have done that quite a bit. I'd say 10% of our transactions now are transaction homes that haven't been officially on the market, but we found buyers and we found sellers and put the transactions together. One of the things we're also finding, actually, with 2 years of values going up dramatically, is a little bit of irrational exuberance in the marketplace in the case of some sellers, and that's because they see values going up, and up. So they look at their value, and maybe pricing gets a little bit out of line. We're finding that although buyers are pretty aggressive, homes are still selling within about 95 to 96% of asking price, and certainly about a third of the homes are overbid. But and it is a common occurrence, but not necessarily something that happens on every single transaction. From the company standpoint, a couple things. Best news is that once again we were on RealTrend's top broker list. We were again this year 8th in the nation in terms of transactions, and one of the things that we're very proud of is that we were #1 in the country in terms of brokers of our size, 1,000 agents or more, in terms of individual agent productivity. So our salespeople are doing more transactions than any other large broker in the country. Gives us more experience, more depth of ability for our clients, so we're very proud of that accomplishment. So this year's good. This month has been good, and we look forward to the balance of the year being nearly as strong as last year. Thanks.